Ahem. Well. Hello there and welcome back. It is I, Wizalix, and here we are to play the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. And first, let me blow my nose, not steam. Woo! Yeah, I'm sick. Yep. Isn't that great? I think it is. Well, anyway, so last time when we played this game, so we got some problems with Sir Egbert's something. Like Sunnyside Egbert? No. Benedict's Egbert Benedict's. Something like that. And this time to check if the if someone stole the manuscript of Herlock Sholmes for the Baskervilles something. The little Gina Lestrade tried to, well, see if it is still in the, if it's inside the pawnbroker's storage. And we'll go there to try to see if we need to stop her. As simple as that. Well. Ooh, that's quite worrying, quite stressing. It's quite... I'm not sure. Okay, no. No nose. Okay. The door to Windibank's, it's open. Oh, must be Gina, wasn't it? Let us hope it's nothing more sinister. Ah, my nose. What? Oh, there's a moment to lose. Not a moment. Clearly something is afoot inside. And then we'll find what? The honor shots. And only Jenna here, I guess. There's no one here. Oh yes, there is. Mr. Sholmes? Mr. Sholmes! Sholmes been It's so stuffy. Yeah, because I was sick, I couldn't stream actually this week. I tried my best to recover, but even if it's Friday and, well, do you remember actually last time? When I played last time... Oh, okay, when I played last time I say that my throat started to hurt a bit. Well, it started by that, and it was last Sunday around, I think. Or was it Monday? I don't know. Well, anyway, now it's Friday, I'm still a bit sick. First I started to cough, but now I'm pretty good, I guess. Just my nose now. But yeah, couldn't do anything, so I decided to not do. But now I have my stuffy nose, my cat. And I know that I don't really like that. Okay, also I already know the story, I just guessed it. I'm so smart. After them, go! Right. And then what we'll see will be last. I've lost them. Hello. What have we here? The alarm was just raised from these pawnbrokers, sir. Would you know something about that? Officer, come with me. He's my friend. Mr. Sholmes has been shot. Ugh. Hey, Bobby. Ah, my nose. Okay. With the policeman close behind me, I ran back to the Windibank's.
Holmes さん、
なるほど様。
大丈夫ですか？僕は大丈夫だ。心配ない。それよりも、
I can't see blood.
あの扉の向こうだ。早く。椎名さん。
I'm so tired. Today will be quite a short day. Yay! I'm so noisy. Bang! Ah! I'll be alright, Mr. Naruhodo. After them, go! Behind the door in the storeroom. Hurry. It's Gina with a gun. Gina with a gun. He's probably the killer or not. From that moment, Windibank's pawnbrokery became a crime scene. That it is. It is my ball, my dear friend, during those tough times. If you feel thirsty, my dear young lad, it's probably that you need to drink something because you're thirsty. Anyway, the arrival of the police, the investigation of the scene and the questioning. It was just before dawn before I was allowed back to my lodgings at 221B. Okay, 60th April, 6:20 a.m. 6:21 a.m. Naruhodo's legal residency. It's so small. Oh, Iris. The telegram came, but all it said was, wait at home. We asked one of the policemen to have it sent. It was simply impossible to come back. When I woke up, I was all alone. Holly and Ginny were gone. Everyone was gone. What happened, Bruno? Poor Iris. She's trembling. Is she? Pretty sure if I zoom in, I can't see anything troubling. She's obviously trying very hard not to let herself get too worried. I'll explain everything I know. Something awful has happened, hasn't it? Ugh. Felt like a fugu. You know the fugu who eats a carrot? Ah. Nom 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 nom. Here is my nose. I'm afraid so. Okay. Let's review back what happened 5 minutes ago. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Iris, but Mr. Windibank is dead. Ah! Shucks! Sorry. It's actually unrespectful. Well, it might be a character, but still. Mr. Windibank is dead. He was shot. We discovered it in the early hours of the morning. Oh yes, I had a feeling. You did? Well, I saw this police carriage pulling up outside his shop. I knew something must have happened there. When we entered Windibanks in the small hours, we disturbed a gang of 2 thugs. They ran onto the street, and I chased after them, but they got away. It was one of them who shot old Mr. Windibank, I suppose. I don't know. That's not what the police believe at the moment. Why not? They've arrested someone else as the prime suspect, you see. Gina. Jeannie! But why? Well, the thing is... No, Jeannie wouldn't do something like that. No, I know. None of us think she did it. Why have they arrested her? Well, they need to prove her innocence first. Yes? There was nothing I could do. Sholmes now. So where's Holly then? Is he still there investigating the scene? Here he ought to have some breakfast. It's not good for him to miss meals. I thought the game crashed. I was worried. Hey, did you know something about health? But, oh. Okay. Let me first unplug my nose. Like that. Okay. So, did you know that if you got shot in the belly? Okay. I have a hair on my tongue. Okay. Yeah, if I got shot in the belly, you have actually a higher chance of survival if you didn't eat anything. Usually a stab shot, whatever. If it touch your stomach, your belly, not belly, stomach, uh, there's actually a higher risk of infections if it's actually filled with food or drink. Because, well, if it's pierced, it will just flush out of it inside your wound and it will start to, well, infect it. Especially if the food is half digested. There will be some bacteria too. And even bacteria in the stomach are dangerous outside of the stomach, obviously. Science. That's health. Biology? Bacterias. Yeah, whatever. I don't want you to worry, Iris, but I have some news about Mr. Sholmes. He was taken to hospital this morning. Okay, so he was actually shot. Well, when we entered Windibank's, a gun was fired and he took a bullet. Harley was shot. It's alright. Life isn't in danger. Really? Are you sure? Where is he? Which hospital? He's at Saint Sinners. Sinners? They're tending to him there. I must see him at once. Sorry, Iris, but I can't. And you can't. Why not? It's not fair. I'm a family member. I should be allowed. No, I mean, nobody can see him at the moment. He's not allowed any visitors. Preparing to operate, you see. To operate? Poor Holly. It was the two thugs who were in Mr. Windibank's shop. Shot Mr. Scholes when we disturbed them, you see. Actually, we got quite lucky, now I think about it. What I mean is Jenna. If she wasn't here, we would never go out, except for the shot. And we will have never discovered that it was actually two thugs who did it. Nor will we discover what they actually stole. Because they stole probably the manuscript. But well, because Gina was here, we have actually one more witness. Well, who's presumably, who's a convicted? Not a convicted. The culprit, who's presumably the culprit. But still, it might be useful for later, you see? To actually get the truth and put behind the bars, I think we can say that in English too. Put behind the bars the actual criminal. Was a pitch black inside the shop at the time. My mind went totally blank, I'm afraid. It just froze. After them, go! After that I ran out the street, into the street, but they were long gone. Shouldn't have hesitated. So sorry. It's my fault. I let them get away. Actually, I'm curious how I sound. I didn't check it actually. It should sound different right now than what I do usually now. Actually, because I should sound different right now than what I do usually now. Oh, I don't. Okay. Great. No, that's great. That's great. Thank you. I think that's a very good thing. I'm also pretty tired. My mind is on the freeway, you see. Well, if you'd seen which way they went and chased after them, you might have been shot as well, Runa. Oh. But with your katana, you could slice the bullets and catch those criminals. On top of everything else, couldn't bear that. Oh, Iris. What's that a situation? So, what's Susie, Runo? Well, she's still at the police station. Why? Expect she's still being questioned. The police say they wouldn't be finished for a while. Why are you there then? I didn't get a good look at the criminals anyway, so they weren't questioning me for long. And Mr. Sato stayed behind at the scene to tend to Mr. Scholes. They didn't get started until later. Besides, one of us had to come back to be with Iris. Oh, you're right. Oh, like strawberry pie? Jam? jam with pie with jam with pie. Oh. I just thought out something totally unrelated. You see, we can have some. I'll find the wall eventually. Wait, is there a wall for that? We can find some cream, you know, dessert cream, which have a taste of cake, no? Well, or ice cream, for example. But has it ever happened that someone creates something that can be spread on a bread, but that tastes a bit like a cake? I wonder. Like, it's a bit weird to say like that, but like specific cakes, like apple pie, not jam, but not better. Apple pie paste. Yeah, I guess. Is it? Does it actually exist? Apple pie paste. Paste. Flavor based apple pie. Fun cakes. No. Oh my god. Banana. Wait, I need to check. Is it actually fun cakes? Flavorings. Flavor base, you add a freshy fruit flavor sauce. Ah. No, it's not. Anyway, just thought about this. Okay, anyway. You should have let me know and I would have come to the station. I tried to stay at least for 1 or 2 hours. I don't understand why they arrested Ginny. It's not fair. What about the 2 thugs that were at the scene? Weren't they the prime suspects? Well, the problem is that, well, we couldn't catch them. They shot Harley dead. Dead? Didn't they? No, he's isn't dead. Ah, this is all so horrible. Thing is, Mr. Windibank was found on the floor in the storeroom where he keeps all the deposited articles. And the storeroom door was locked from the inside. I see. He wasn't alone in there. Dinner was found next to him, on the floor as well. Ah, interesting. We need to find out how they closed the door. And according to the detective who investigated afterwards, there was no one else in the room. Exactly. What do you know? The only explanation. Yes, the only explanation indeed. What do you mean by that, Reno? What can I say? I'm damned if I agree, damned if I don't. I'm afraid I'll need to go out again now, Iris. There's not much I can do at the moment. I can at least try to find out how Mr. Sholmes and Gina are getting on. I want to go too. Take me with you, Bruno. Yay! She's a new assistant. I can't stand just sitting around here waiting. At least she'd be less violent. Not sure how I feel about taking a 10-year-old child to the scene of a murder. I don't want to leave her all alone here either. Alright then, Iris. Perhaps you can help me. Oh yes, I'd love to. This is the prison. Mr. Sholmes is probably in his hospital bed. Don't forget we have to visit the crime scene. We need to conduct a thorough investigation. Until you're ready for action. I like her quite a bit. Imagine Iris will appreciate going to the hospital sooner rather than later. Well, but can we go to the hospital yet? Ah. Well, funnily enough, I'll do that last. First of all, funnily. Let's first start with Windibank, shall we? This is where it happened then, last night. That's right. The two thugs I told you about were obviously ransacking the place, looking for valuables. Or are they? Conspiracy theory? And whatever it is. Ah, yeah. Dr. Wilson is actually her father. I forgot. Apart from the policeman in here, you wanna know anything had happened? There's no sign of disturbance. Right about that, actually. In fact, if anyone, it's the police who seem to be the ones doing the ransacking. Anyway, I know what you mean. They're like a gang of organized criminals, all dressed in black. If it isn't... Dear fish and chips, man. Inspector, good morning. I suppose I ought to thank you for your vigilance last night. I got to the scene before it was disturbed, at least. At last. Can you let the two rogues get away mine? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I thought you'd sign extra men to the beat around here, Craigsy. Now look at what's happened. Ali's been injured because there weren't enough police on duty. Your ladyship. No one told me you were coming. Expects you to take full responsibility for what happened to Harley and see he has the very best medical care. Of course, your ladyship. Very best doctors in the capital are tending to him as we speak. Ladyship? Why is she the ladyship like that? Is she actually someone important? Well, her father is working in the university. Well, used to. As what? A professor? I don't think it's Runa's fault that the rogues managed to get away, is it? Chasing criminals is the police's duty. No. Certainly, your ladyship. You say, ma'am, as you say. The gentleman in black is totally blameless. Everyone's in agreement about that. Do you believe it? Like a completely different person with Iris. Look about the personally changed. Around me matters. Are you thirsty, your ladyship? Perhaps you like some juice? Some nice, refreshing, free juice. You thirsty, Grexy? I have some of my special herbal tea with me. You like some? Lovely. Very much. Really hit the spot, your ladyship. I don't even recognize him like this. Well, hello there. Investigation. How is it? How is the investigation going, Inspector? Nothing to it, really. Very simple case. Yes. There's some very definitive evidence. We're just about to charge that diver. We arrested her last night, in fact. And now you're going to charge her. That's right. We'll be able to bring her before the judge and the bailiff tomorrow. Definitive evidence, you say? What is it? Come on, tell me. Your ladyship, As much as I wish I could oblige you, I'm afraid. Please? Ah, I see. You've already captured a pair of thugs who broke in here last night, have you? And you're going to put them on the stand as witnesses, are you? How? How could you possibly know that? I had a feeling, that's all. Yeah, I guess I should have. Because it's always the witness who's the criminal. I don't know why. Yeah, each time we discovered that it was actually one of the witnesses, right? Mind me never to try to keep a secret from Iris. You arrested the two men who shot Mr. Sholmes, have you? Well, yes, they were rounded up pretty quickly by the lads on the beats. Miss Lestrade is being held at the prison. She should be. That's assuming she hasn't lifted the key from jailer, of course. Okay, can you tell us anything about Mr. Sholmes? What's his condition? Not at liberty to divulge the information. All your matters are strictly confidential. I know he's being operated on at St. Sinners. Why can't I see him? I'm following, you know? Terribly sorry, your ladyship. The hospital's policy. You're visiting at all. Bullet must have hit the artery in his midriff. Lost a fair bit of blood. I guess it's because of the... what do we call that? The age restriction of the game that we couldn't see any blood. I guess. Bit like... you know that Gadrolpa? It's actually a series of game where the blood is pink. Well, it's simply because it's simpler. Like that, you don't have any worries about your age restriction if it comes to blood. Many games like to do it. Okay, he didn't seem too bad in the first hour or so. But he more rage, huh? He more rage, like that is enough to make even the one and only Sholmes pipe down. Mr. Sholmes is a human like the rest of us, you know? Oh my! There is apple pie spread. Some. Not a lot, but it exists. Interesting. $5? Bah. Tastes good if it tastes a bit like apple pie. Not just apple jam, but apple pie. Because you should feel butter or pastry. Pastry taste? I don't know. Yeah, related. They've gotta stop that bleeding. He will be alright, won't he? I'll be able to make him better. Oh, of course, your ladyship. He'll be as right as rain before you know it. Really? What do you know? How do I know? Well, because of course, it's known to have not any accidents. They always success with each operations. It is even said that the king himself, Queen, England, herself, goes to this hospital to have her medical checkup each year. Yes, it is the most famous, the most notorious hospital in the capital of England. England. Is it England? It's England. of London. I mean St. Sinners Hospital, with the best surgeons, the best medical, not team, equipment and facilities. They can even patch a lost arm easily. Some even says that they discovered a way to replace organs with new ones. Some even call them witch, sorcerers, or magicians. Only them know the actual truth. The truth of the skills. Anyway, Mr. Sholmes is such a great detective, that's why. We better pray the doctors have a better grasp of what's needed to make someone well again. Yeah, the doctors, always the doctors, obviously. Please don't die, Holly. I report to your ladyship the moment I hear he's out of the operating theater. Operating theater? I guess we say that. I couldn't help noticing, Inspector. But out with it, sunshine. There seems to be a marked difference between the way you talk to me and Iris. Watch your soul, Sonny. I'm a copper who would not go in for favoritism. But he's right, you treat us differently. It's because of those adventures of Sherlock Holmes stories, that's why. Oh. I crop up in them, don't I? Inspector Tobias Gregson. Oh, well, yes, because you're an acquaintance of Holly's. What do you write about Inspector's Iris? I don't remember really. It was one of Sholmes' lines. Gregson. It was one of Sholmes' lines. Gregson is smartest of the Scotland Yarders, is how he put it. Ah, I see. Just need to brush you. Brush your hair? Well? Can I find the name of this expression? Wow, I don't think it's that. Okay, did I write that? Oh, and you know what that one line did for me, huh? The very next month, my pay doubled. Double, I tell you. Oh, we just need to butter up. Huh? But what the hell? Rub up the right... Huh? Rub up the right way. Butter up. Scratch back. Butter him up before asking for a raise. Okay. Yeah, so we just need to butter him up. That he can be kind with us. Or also give him money. That's amazing. Or because everyone at the Scotland Yard reads them. They read all the Sherlock Holmes stories. They've even set up a fan club for me. Of course, that explains everything. It was around that time that you became such a toady to me. You blame me. All it takes is one bad word from you, and Sholmes could change his tune about me. Gregson, no. Great detective will say, getting quite overrated these days. what will happen to my salary if that came out in the print, huh? The whole thing gives me the willies. I can't tell you how many nights of sleep I've lost to worrying about it. But that will never happen, Grixie. Oh, Shogunai. How do we say? Japanese to say, what can I do about it? Or something like that. Every month when the new Runs magazine comes out, my hands are trembling as I turn the pages. Oh, how awful for you. Here, have some of my tea to settle your nerves. Yes, it's really needed. Lovely. Very much. Did I hit the spot, your ladyship? The total. Oh yeah, there's something I was supposed to talk to you about, actually. It's another Hodo. What is it? I've got an important message for you. Plain forgot about it until now. How convenient. Important message. I wonder what it could be. Important message. Are you going to tell me what this important message is then, Inspector? Yeah, it's about a young lady who's normally by your side. Your assistant. Oh, you mean Mr. Sato? First name? I forgot. Sato. Yeah. No. What's her? Not first name then. Last name then. She's at the station, isn't she? In question, I believe. Not anymore. She had to head off. Head off? Where? The long, strong heart's office, of course. He summoned her. Ah, yes, of course. I'd forgotten about that. One of the whipstocks stood her there in the yard carriage when we finished questioning her. He asked us to tell you she didn't have to fare for the return journey and to go and meet her there. She's got a nerve using Scotland Yard as a blooming messaging service. I see. Well, thank you for passing that on, Inspector. My nose. Why does he have to go to see the Lord Chief Justice? Well, she didn't tell me. I better head over to the Lord Chief Justice office. Fetch her straight away. We'll do this at last. Lastly, last. Right? Okay, let's see what we can catch here. Hello there. My dear Bobby. I think you call Bobby. This officer has been staring intently at the wall since before we came in here. Holy freaking hell! Keep it down. Sorry. There's a major clue just here. Really. Holy freaking moly. Guacamole. And then we must tell Grex at once. And as soon as I report it, that be it. I'll be stuck here even longer. What do you mean? I haven't been home in 2 days already. I need another constable to relieve me and take over my shift. We have a tough night, the British police. It doesn't stop us investigating though, does it? No, I suppose not. I'm fully sure it was the calendar he was peering at. Holy hell. Alright then, let's see what we can cover. Oi! What do you think you're doing, sunshine? You can't touch anything in here. Oh, but we're hoping to investigate. This is a crime scene for Pete's sake. No touching. Please. There's a problem, Grexy. Runo's a lawyer, you know that? Oh, I'm ever so sorry, your ladyship, ever so sorry. The rules and regulations are thorn in my side. Also, if Mr. Naruhodo was to have been properly appointed by the accused, that'd be another matter. Accused? If you'd show me some representation papers, I'd be only too happy to let your nose around. You hear that, Runo? I need Ginny to sign some representation papers. Look like presenting detective here with the correct paperwork is the only way. Presenting. Okay, meaning that we first need to move to the prison. Hey, 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 hey. Cell 13. Hello, Gina. Where do you have that still? What the hell? Oh, does it have the green launcher Ellie and I made? I wish she wouldn't point it at me at all time though. What are you here for? Pity. That feeling is because of us that you've ended up in trouble. So we're thinking that we might be able to help you. Well, you can't. Sorry. You heard. Get lost. Don't be like that, Jenny. I didn't do it. You never shoot someone. I just knew you wouldn't. I think you know me. But the other one... Huh? Well, the one? Oh? You ain't got the first idea about the lies on me. I'm a thief. I pinch people's purses when they're walking down the street. That's how I get by. And if I saw my chance, I'd sneak into a pawn shop any day of the week. Just to see what I could lay my hands on. Get it? This is the kind of person I am. Pity. Being called tomorrow in the same. Some cove may... Huh? Some cove came by before I'd say he'd be a lawyer for me or the like. It was my right or something. I told him to get stuffed. I don't need no lawyer. I don't need no one. She couldn't be staring at me anymore, obviously, if she tried. Why are you being like this, Jenny? I don't understand, Jenny. Why did you send the public defender away? Wanted me to sign some papers. Station papers or something like that. All gonna be rigged anyway. Whole trial. They'll pin it on me because I'm a kid. Well, actually, because you're a kid, you have a higher chance to appeal to the judges. I know, right? But it's true that if she's from the streets, it might be... What do we call this? Well, it might be a bad point for you. But well, you might be able to play on this innocent part of your an existing character. Well, no, you have, but not innocent. You know, play the card of, oh, no, I'm so young, please help me. Something like that. What do you think that's? But that's how it's always been for me. Growing up in the back slums my whole life. You do not, if you do what the grown-ups tell you, get your mates dragged off by the coppers or worse. I had it happen to me before and all. It sold out and nearly snaffled on the back of it. Gotta trust no one, that's the point. As soon as you do, you're gone to grass. Yeah. Yeah. Gina, listen. You like in tomorrow's trial. You get it. Ginny, don't you trust Runo? Nah, I don't trust. Look, I'll ask you nicely now. Just leave me alone. You tell us what happened, Gina. Last night at Pawnbrokers. There's nothing to tell. I figured I'd pay me. He'd pay me, so I broke into the place and started going through the storeroom. But the old bloke walked in on me, and you know the rest. Why, Ginny? Why you do that? Ain't it obvious? The place is full of stuff I could sell for a shilling or two. Nothing about it. She actually had a gun in her hand, but which gun is actually important? It's not a grenade launcher. It was actually more like a revolver. One that exactly looks like the one from Pawnbrokery. So if it's actually his, then why is it in her hand to begin with? Especially if he felt suspicious about her. It should be the pawnbroker who should have this gun actually. How could she steal it? It is quite interesting here. Because she shouldn't be able to do it. Or could she? Doing it ain't easy, you know. Full of work, and half of the time you'll even get nothing. Tell me why you broke into the place. What? Are you sure the true reason wasn't something else? Leave the rest. What'd be the point anyway? Nothing you'd say would make a blind bit difference. Please tell us, Jenny. We'll believe you, whatever it is. Don't be daft. Can't believe nothing or lies all the time. And you know what? When it comes to liar, I'm the biggest of the lots. I've told some unforgivable lies. I have. What do you mean by that? What unforgivable lies? What you mean before, Gina? When you said you were the biggest liar of the lot. Why don't you tell us what these unforgivable lies you've told are? Maybe we can help. We're out of time. They're gonna want to question me now. Eddie, please. Oh yeah. I want to give you this. Something to remember me by. The graphic prints. The rare and really adorable cats. I found it in one of the pockets of this coat. No point me having it. I wonder what a little photograph like that was doing in the pocket of that overcoat. Anyway, don't bother coming again. Bye. Oh, Ginny. Let me check something. Look at the back of this print here. There's something written on it. 20th February, 9 PM. Article deposited. 1 small box. Known amount paid 10 shillings. Redemption deadline 20th April, 9 PM. So this photographic print is a redemption ticket. 20th February. Could be significant, or just 2 days before the murder of on the omnibus, wasn't it? Small box that doesn't tell us much about it, does it? If Mr. McGill did still had the tickets, then presumably he never redeemed the article. Do you think the box might still be present somewhere in the shop? Yes, if it's something Mr. McGill deposited, we need to investigate. Well? We're in trouble. We don't have the hour, actually. Fair enough. Holly. Oh. He's not here. No, that's strange. Ness definitely said he was in the bed by the window, didn't she? Oh, I know what's probably happened. Well, it was being a big baby. The bullet wound wasn't that bad after all that. After all, so he'd been sent home. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe or not. There's no question that was a fairly serious injury that Mr. Sholmes suffered. Hello. What have we here? This ward is off limits. No visiting. But what are you doing in here? Well, I'll have you know. We're Holly's next of kin. I'll beg your pardon then, ma'am, sir. The lady and the curious Eastern gentleman. Great Mr. Salvas and Mr.'s family. Has a Mr.'s family. That's how you see us? I'm sure. Where is he, Constable? Where's Holly? I believe he's currently in the operating theater, ma'am, undergoing an extensive operation. It's been several hours since he went in. Oh dear, is he going to be alright? Well, doesn't appear to be walking, you see? Anesthetic, that is. I heard a report that the gentleman claims he may have had a little too much to drink last night, coffee that is. I think it will be fair to assume that he won't be back here for several hours yet. Thank you, Constable, as we shall leave and come back later. Poor Holly. There is one the wall here. Let's see what it says. The thought of the day on seeing a very calmly and discreetly informed matron. Have rats and mice in the hospitals like this, that. Love to feast on all the medicine. If you don't deal with them, there's nothing left to treat patients. Rats and mice. I see. This is a rather old building, I suppose. Doctors and nurses are all very good, I hear. I still hope so. Mr. Sholmes' sake. Well, I guess the only place we could go now will be the Lord Chief Justice's office. Okay. No matter how many times I come here, I always get the same sense of oppressiveness somehow. Oh, she's here. You think the place is impressive? I think it's normal. Oh no. How so? I mean, look at that suit of armor here, over there. You can't take that seriously, can you? I mean, things the same about you. So everything is clear with regard to tomorrow's arrangement, I trust? Yes, thank you very much. There they are. Saracen and Law's strong hearts. I wonder what they're talking about. They both look very serious. Very good, there's nothing further to discuss. You may return to your lodgings. With them you have much to do in preparation for your return to your homeland. Tomorrow? What did he just say? You return to your homeland. I guess she's the only one coming back. There's even those inside. I guess they agreed for Rinosuke. Rinosuke? But not for Susato-san. So, yeah. I guess it should be quite expected. Mr. Naruhodo, thank you for coming to collect your colleague. What's this all about? Why are we talking about Mrs. Sato's return to her homeland? And tomorrow? Like, just after the trial or before the trial? What about Ginny's trial? She's been formally charged now all year. Mrs. Sato, what's all this about? Please don't concern yourself, Mr. Naruhodo. It's only me going back to Japan. Your life here can continue, just as it has. That's not what I asked. What happened? Why are you leaving? It's my father. Oh my! Not the same at all. Yeah, I think we actually won her place here. He's fallen ill. Officer Mikotoba. If I may? Sorry. Must be the defendants. Rinosuke Naruhodo, believe? Yes, that's right. My name is Eugene Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yumei University. Nose? The technology advanced like this universe. How are the forensic science actually? Especially in Japan. When you don't have any fingerprints, blood samples, whatever. How do you do? Or any analysis? I wonder. We received an international telegram from the Empire of Japan informing us of the news. 10 days ago, father collapsed with a fever that cause is apparently unknown. It seems he grows weaker day by day. Don't believe it. As you're aware, the voyage from here to your country's capital, Tokyo, takes some 50 days. thought it would be prudent to hasten Mrs. Sato's departure as much as possible. Yes, as solidly. We'll leave London first thing tomorrow morning. Don't believe this is happening. Jean has been charged. She'll have to appear in court. Yes, she was formally charged a few hours ago. And the date of the trial has already been set for tomorrow. Not even 24 hours later. Gina and the Lestrade girl. And the murder of the Baker Street pawnbroker, yes. All too conspicuous case. The pickpocket was clearly disturbed in the robbery and showed the man in panic. No, the yard is overstretched, as it is, without wasting time on these open and shut cases. Don't waste his time, and he would never do something like that. Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, Lord Strongheart. In deference of your fine services today, I shall overlook this young girl's insolence. I have no recollection of admitting a child into my office. Leave now. Of course, Lord Strongheart. Criminals will tell the most palpable lies in order to evade justice. Police can ill afford the time it takes to unravel all their untruths. Meanwhile, more crimes are perpetrated. But far more serious matters with which to contend. I think Grayson mentioned something like that yesterday. Yeah. It's no concern of yours, though I'm sure I need not remind you of that. 3 minutes precisely. Till my next meeting, you'll must excuse me. Just one more thing, Lord Strongheart. It's Miss Lestrade's trial. I wonder if you might permit me to defend her. A timely suggestion. Girl currently has no representation. It's not fair. She may be a pickpocket, but she still deserves a fair trial. Don't misunderstand me, young lady. The government provides what happened? Accused need only sign the relevant paperwork, and defense barrister will be assigned to the case. However, the young girl in question has refused that right. Why would she do that? A question you would do well to direct at Miss Lestrade. To find her at the local prison. Thank you. Now then it's time, I was leaving. Good day or tomorrow. Good day to you. Not tomorrow. What a day. I'm feeling so tired now. I'm so sleepy. Jen charged with murder, Sato-san about to leave. Come, Mr. Naruhodo. You must make haste. You're leaving for Japan tomorrow morning, aren't you? Don't you have packing and things to do? As Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, my personal circumstances are of no consequence. My sole purpose remains to help you in whatever way I can. Thank you, Miss Sato. That's very pensive look. I think we ought to visit Gina first. In case I should like to visit her well before I leave. Okay, that sounds good. Let's go. I'm honest, this has completely thrown me off. Just have to do what I can as a lawyer buyer. Okay, local prison cell 13. Hello there. What are you lot here for now? The muzzle of the great nail launcher thrown in your face yet again, obviously. Think I need to improve the way you load ammunition into that thing. You can come as many times as you like, but I ain't got nothing more to say to you. I wonder if you might hear me out. There's something I'd like to say. I'm sorry to say that I must regretfully bid you farewell. Farewell. Tomorrow I must begin my journey back home to Japan. I fear we may never meet again. I have the pleasure of meeting so many lonely people here in London. Lovely, not lonely, lovely. Yes, I have so many wonderful memories. And yet, as things stand now, will be gloom, help. I'm slipping halfly. Can't read anymore. Will be a glum parting indeed. Poor Iris is so miserable. Well, that ain't my business. If Iris and Mr. Narhoda believe you to be innocent, Gina, they've put their faith in you. Somehow you can't find it in your heart to put your faith in them. Yeah, that's right. I got all of it. It grieves me greatly to have to say goodbye. My friends, when they are so clearly unhappy. Because of you. It's my fault. I have one final request, Gina. Our paths never cross again. But here now. I want you to show both of them that you don't deserve the faith they've invested in you. Only by doing that will you truly be as alone as you claim to be. What are you talking about? What do you expect me to do? Tell us that everyone lies. Prove it by admitting one of your own untruths. What about what you said before, Ginny? Say something about unforgivable lies. You must tell Mr. Narhoda and Iris the truth now. This is my last request before I leave. My last request as a judicial assistant. Whatever these lies are, they're obviously weighing very heavily on Gina's mind. I could be wrong, but Is it something to do with what happened 2 months ago? Something about that trial? The one in which Magnus McGilded was acquitted. Case of the mysterious murder that took place inside the omnibus. Were called as a witness by the prosecution. That what is this about? Yeah, you're right. Because in that trial, I lied. Like you wouldn't, yeah, like you wouldn't believe. Will you tell us about it now? Oh, we'll pass out. Like you say, it all happened 2 months ago. The coppers got all me and showed me in the witness stand. Based on your testimony, Mr. McGill was declared innocent. Yeah, well, the thing is, I lied about a whole bunch of stuff. What sort of things did you lie about? I was hiding under the seat that night. That was the truth. It was pitch black. In that little cubby hole. I couldn't see a thing, and then I heard that loud thud, like someone falling on the floor. That's when Mr. McGill discovered you. Pulled me out from under the seat and sent me next to the dead man. There weren't much light to see by, but when I looked at my hands, I had the calves' blood all over them. I was scared. I didn't even speak. You had his blood on your hands. But you know that the witness on the roof deck saw through the skylight. Mr. McGill started asking you questions, I suppose. Who you were and why you were hiding in the seat. That's not all. I mean, he threatened me. He made me swear about what I'd seen and what I heard. About what he was gonna do after the cove was found dead. Made me swear I wouldn't tell no one about any of it. When they did that, he said he let me escape before the coppers showed up. You must tell me what he swore you to secrecy about. Everything you heard, please. Here, I'm normal. I'm sleeping. Awake. What you saw? You saw McGillen made you swear not to tell anybody what you saw. You were in the pitch black compartments under the seat the whole time, weren't you? Yes, with Mr. McGill sitting above your head, if I remember correctly. Was when I heard the thud of the cove hitting the floor. I let out a little scream. See, couldn't help it. McGill heard that and dragged me out by my arm. That's when I saw it. I was one of the floor next. I was on the floor next to the old geezer. I'd been stabbed. A disc, all bright and shiny. Another one. Yeah, that's it. This is one of the 3 discs. Huh? What did I say? Just a disc. What do you mean? Yeah, that's the one of the not free, the took off me at the Windibanks. The music box, this was there on the floor of the omnibus, not for long. McGillis spotted it straight away. He beat it up smartish and stuffed it in his inside pockets. The disc was in the omnibus 2 months ago, the scene of Mr. Mason's murder. And the bug trotter told me I weren't to matter a word of it to no one. Okay, just woke up. Oh, I'm a bit better now. It was so dark under the seat in the cab. It was straining my ears the whole time. After a while I heard the door and footsteps inside the cabin. Presumably it was McGilded getting on board. Not only him. I could definitely make out the footsteps of 2 people. It seemed likely that it was Mr. McGilded and the victim. Mr. Fries fired Miss Mason. His testimony during the trial, Mr. McGilded claimed he slept during the carriage ride. But whenever I'm in the carriage, I'm taken with a fierce tiredness. I'm always second to it. I will sleep soon. Please. We just finished this interview of Gina and we'll stop here. I need to sleep a bit. You can hear the Irishman snoring. Yeah. So they lied about this and what actually happened. The other of them was asleep. You could hear them talking the whole time in low voices. What were they talking about? Well, low voices. Some of the holes and the wheels was too loud. That still tells us something. Mr. McGill and the victim knew each other. That McGill was lying as suspected. I knew it wasn't gonna take long before someone raised the alarm that the bloke had been killed. Yes, you were quite right, the other passengers on the roof deck noticed very quickly. When the cab came to a stop, Mr. McGill told me to hide back under the seat again. I climbed in and waited. The 2 girls from up top ran off to get the coppers. Yeah, Mr. Fairplay, Mr. First. Right. After they'd gone, McGill asked the driver to do him a favor. Take this coat of mine and deposit it with a nearby pawnbroker. 10 guineas. Baker Street. Yes, this exactly Pawnbrokery. But why? But we also have this box. Is it the music box? But then you can use both together. What can we get? It was Windibank. The coachee snapped up the money and ran off to pop this coat as fast as he could. Then there was no one left in the carriage. McGill opened the box under the seat. Let me get out of here, not without conditions. Sorry. Tough day for me. What were McGild's conditions then? For letting you go free, I mean. Not telling a soul, not for anything. And what I saw and what I heard. There was something else as well. More. Yeah, it's the most important thing, he said. After sending the coachman on an errand for me, with some small changes in his hand. Now then did you hear what I asked of him? Did he say anything at all? Ask him to go pop your weasel, right? He's taking me overcoat to deposit with Pawnbroker hereabouts. I want you last to take the redemption ticket for it. You understand? You want me to have the tickets? That's right. I'll come fetch it from you later, sometime within the next 2 months. You to hang on to it until then, is that clear? And whatever you do, don't lose it. In case I might happen to be delayed at all, you to go to the pawn shop, Windibank, so it is, and you to extend the loan for the 2 months is up. Forget the article will be forfeited, and any old fiend come along and buy it. I ain't got that kind of brass. It's £5. That should be enough. We understand each other, lass. Don't try anything funny now. You go against me? I get it. Good. And one more thing. A few days from now, you'll be visited by the police, I've no doubt. Yeah, they'll come asking you to take the stand in court. Testify as a witness. Let's just have a wee chat about that, shall we? What is that you might say? And what is it that you want? After he'd gone over it all, I painted it. Go as far away from there as I could. Hid the pawnbroker's ticket in some bushes near the scene. Some bushes. I went to fetch it the next day once it got dark. Giving false testimony. Are you ready to string me up? I lied. In that big old courtroom, there was some caucus. Thing is, he said he would make it so we couldn't live in the East End no more. That's what he threatened me with. What a wicked man. Knew everything what went on in the back slums. He knew we had no one to look after us. It was all just looking out for each other, getting by together. The McGilly would have. The heartbeats would had the lot of us chased out of here, if he'd wanted. And there, where could we have gone? Nowhere, that's where. But I have no choice. I still have trouble to read. Thank you, Gina, for telling us everything. Then for it now. Go on, admit it. You must be livid. But you can make amends by doing me a simple favor. Sign the representation papers for tomorrow's trial. You don't actually want me to present you in court, you can rip it up later. We need that paperwork, or we can investigate. The police won't let us. Investigate the scene of the incident last night. So Scholes was shot, you see. Well, he's having a big operation right now, Ginny. They're gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright, right? That's why I want to investigate. It's a Scholes' sake as much as anything. Right, so what you're saying is I signed that bit of paper. Ron's happy, is that it? Something like that. Is it Sato? Okay, station papers here. I'm so tired. You know how it is. You think? Yes, it was a bit too early for me. But well, we could advance a bit more in the game, so it's not that bad. Is that I like to have my eyes closed a bit? And then I start to freeze because I'm actually sleeping for some seconds. That's what actually happened each time. When I say that I'm tired. Don't need no one to stick up for me though. No lawyers or nothing. Yeah. Just sign the paper. And we'll be all done. It seems so lonely. We got Gina's representation papers. At least this should mean we can investigate the scene at Windibank now. Yes, and perhaps we can come back to visit Ginny when we're done there. I feel like we finally cracked Gina. She's opened up to us at last. Now I have her representation papers. No one else knows just what a responsibility that is. Anyway, for now it means Inspector Gregson can't stop us investigating at Windibank. Although something tells me he's not going to be happy about it. Oh, good timing. Oh, you can hear that. But yeah, I guess you can hear breathing. Heavy breathing. That sound like snoring, I guess. Too bad. I did pretty good. Well, you know what it is. This is the I forgot the lyrics of the music, but it's fine. My nose is a bit better, but anyway, I still need to rest a bit. We'll see each other once again probably on Sunday, when we'll be playing Octopath Traveler 2. For now, we advanced a bit in this investigation. We now have a bit more knowledge about what's happening. We finally have the crime, simply. We now have a victim. Now we just need to find out how and who did it. But that be for the next week. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you had some interesting time. Now that I'm tired, we'll just sleep for me. But for you, I hope you'll rest too. Take care of yourself and of others. And see you, simply. Bye. And then I switch this to this, then I do that, and I will bow. By the way, I just talked about it a bit. Or going. I'll try to do something for Halloween, like I said. Halloween will be... which day? On Thursday. I'll try to do something about it. I'm not sure how. Maybe I'll play Persona on Tuesday, then I'll play... I'm not sure. Things like that. Anyway, I'll try to do it. Don't know how, but I'll do it. Why not? We'll be able to play some interesting games, like one that I played the wrong day. You know what I mean? But maybe we'll be able to play more than what I thought we might do. I'm not sure if there's any interesting games, actually. You see, I don't play this much horror games recently, right? And that's also because I couldn't find any interesting horror games recently. After all, when I'm playing games, I usually play games that were released during a long span of time. Guess I could try to look for games that other people play, or maybe some more famous one, or maybe some indie games. Not sure. Hard to tell. Like I heard this game about neighbors and everything. Not sure. Well, I'm able to and I'm allowing myself to say that because I will probably not do it, not play it. There's this game about, thank you, music, neighbor and something alien. Neighbors from hell. Is it that? No. Wait, can I see this? Neighbor alien. Wow. Yeah, so I wanted to play this game, but I don't know if I'm first interested in this game and if I able to play it. Guess I never played. Oh. Nothing important. What's the name? I see so many people play this game recently, and I was never interested. Well, until I find it, we'll stay here. I think neighbor is the name, but or something like live, whatever. I'm too far. Oh, what could it be? Am I losing my mind? I can't show you, obviously. You just need to believe me. Wow, 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 wow. Well, you can't hear it, so it's fine. I can't tell. Oh. Huh? Well, anyway, so I can't find any games that are interesting in the horror genre, so. Yeah, I don't know. Could play some more famous brand, but I'm not a fan of this. I like when it's original, claustrophobic, dark, nostalgic, something like that. But yeah, it's hard to find, so I'm not sure I'll be able to. I'm looking around. Oh yeah, the name of the game is no, I'm not a human at all. I'm not a human. I play. Anyway, see you. Bye. This time it's for real. See you Sunday, probably.